members who have served in the military. Brees also gained harsh criticism from many athletes, including teammates Michael Thomas and Malcolm Jenkins. Brees did issue an apology this morning on Instagram. And Skip, I just want to start with you. Were you surprised by these comments made by Drew Brees?
Jenny and Shannon, I was not surprised. I believe that yesterday, Drew Brees showed you his true colors. Yet, as you know, Shannon Sharp, when it comes to talking black and white, black versus white, there's always this slippery slope of gray area in between.
Okay.
Very difficult slippery slope. Drew Brees, for me, falls into the grayest of the gray area. Do I believe that at heart Drew Brees is a racist? No, I don't. I don't know that for a fact, but I don't.
Okay.
Do I think he has a racial blind spot? Yes, I do. And I've always thought that.
Right.
You have to look at where he came from and how he was raised in Austin, Texas, affluent side of town. Father, a prominent trial attorney. Mother, also an attorney. He loves to say that both his grandfathers, which I know just pushes your deepest, hottest button, both of my grandfathers fought in World War II, served in World War II. One fought at the Battle of Okinawa. Okay, we get that, Drew. But in the end, Drew Brees blindly, I underscore blindly, loves God and country. It's all about the flag. Drew Brees feels just as strongly about respecting the flag of the United States of America as the black community has always felt about the sometimes murderous disrespect shown them by law enforcement in the United States of America. Black people are a backbone of this country and always have been. And finally, for maybe the first time ever, it's just hard to quantify it because it's happening so quickly, but we see people of all colors coming out by the thousands for these protests that seem to be growing by the day, 10 days after the murder. Why? Because younger white America is saying, we just got woke. We're with you. We're here to do all we can for you. We're not sure what to do, except vote. You can vote, right?
Yep.
But Drew Brees is from the older school. And Drew Brees, staunch Republican and arch conservative, is cut from the same cloth many of the NFL owners have always been cut from. And it is blindly patriotic. He's not ignorant to what you're doing right now. He's not, or your plight.
Right.
He's not completely unaware, but he is insensitive because nothing, if I may use this word, trumps the flag of the United States of America.
Correct.
Right? It's all about that to a fault. So I loved the one line from the receiver who caught a record number of passes last year, an all-time record, Michael Thomas from Drew Brees. He summed it up for me yesterday with one line on Twitter and did not even have to use the name Drew Brees. He just simply tweeted, he don't know enough to know. Okay, he don't know enough to know. He doesn't, in the end. Like, it's just not in there because it's never quite been in there for him to have any sensitivity to this. So I'm not surprised at all that he stepped right into the breach, blindly right into the breach of a flashpoint moment, I think, for the United States of America. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like we hit a turning point, watershed, game changer, where everybody is suddenly, at least listening, is open-eyed and open-eared to, oh, yeah, this keeps happening to the black community. They are really suffering. And it was because of the most vile and evil video I believe I've ever seen in my life. I had to watch a black man get murdered in broad daylight